The ayes to the right, 522. The noes to the left, 13.
A clear yes to yet another public vote. Opposition politicians might call the Prime Minister cynical, but in large numbers they backed her call for a general election 3 years early.
I will be debating these issues publicly across the country.
Earlier in the day, Theresa May accused them of trying to stop Brexit happening, a strategy she hopes will win her a much larger majority here in Parliament.
What do we know that the leader of the Labour Party, the leader of the Liberal Democrats and the leader of the Scottish Nationalists have in common? Corbyn, Farron and Sturgeon. They want to unite together to divide our country, and we will not let them do it.
Since the Brexit referendum, Theresa May's insisted there'd be no early election. Jeremy Corbyn's Labour Party says she's now putting party above country.
We welcome the general election, but this is a Prime Minister who promised there wouldn't be one. A Prime Minister who cannot be trusted.
They're promising to campaign on areas like the National Health Service and education, where they say the Prime Minister's vulnerable.
She's looked at those polls and thinks she can increase her majority. I think she'll be surprised that people don't like unnecessary general elections. They don't like being taken for granted. But in addition to that, let's remember the polls got it wrong at the last general election. They got it wrong at the referendum. They even got it wrong in the election for Trump in America.
Meanwhile, for the First Minister of Scotland, appearing alongside her party's Westminster MPs on Wednesday, the result could boost her argument for another Scottish independence referendum.
If the SNP wins this election in Scotland and the Tories don't, then Theresa May's attempt to block our mandate, to give the people of Scotland a choice over their own future when the time is right, will crumble to dust.
Many people here in Westminster see Theresa May's calling a snap election as an opportunistic move. Her party is, after all, riding high in the opinion polls. But there are many uncertainties about the upcoming campaign, and one of them is whether her refusal to take part in televised debates will harm her. While some people will inevitably accuse Theresa May of running scared, the bookmakers predict she'll run away with the election. But if UK politics has taught us anything recently, it's to expect the unexpected. Nadim Barber, Al Jazeera, London.